And now, CETV presents Chao Racing 2025, America's favorite motor sports entertainment program, presenting Week 2's action. Everyone is on the clock and ready to go. Let's have a Chao race! We're now in the second week of our 71st season, folks, as Joshua Samore, Benny Moen, Connor Green, and the 2023 Renaissance champion Briston Young are up first here on the parcourse. They push balls to the other side of the evil path, and they're going to make their way to a finish line. And it's Briston Young, the 2023 Renaissance champion, who comes up on top in this race. That's his first career win, and that's just a sample of what to expect here in Week 2 of Chao Racing 2025 today. And now your host of Chao Racing himself, Brandon Shannings. Good afternoon, Chao Racing fans, and welcome to the second week of the 71st season of Chao Racing 2025. We had a huge success during our opening week's action last weekend, and this weekend we promise to do all our best to bring more fun and excitement as we did in the past. Congratulations to Briston Young, the 2023 Renaissance champion, on his first win of his career, and we will find the outcome of race number 2 after we spend a word from this. Week 2 of Chao Racing 2025 is sponsored by Canada Dry. Brandon Shannings and Paul Sagamore here, and we're bringing you all the coverage of Week 2 here on Chao Racing 2025 today. And who do we have again for race number 2, Paul? It's O.G. Upton, Thomas Linklater, Livius Tomasin, and Alvin Jr. for race number 2. O.J., Thomas, and Livius did a great job earning their victories back in opening week. Will any of those three superstars make it 2-0? We'll find out soon enough. Right now, let's send them down to the alpha scores and continue with Week 2 here on Chao Racing 2025 this week. Let's rock this place! Alright, so O.J., Thomas, and Livius are trying to improve to 2-0 for the season, while Alvin Jr. is looking to get on the board after a disappointing loss. Right now, Alvin Jr. has command lead, and O.G. Upton taunts, and it looks like Thomas Linklater is quarterback. And O.G. Upton is heading for the water, and number 7 has able to take a shortcut, as O.G. Upton will start speed bus for this week. Number 7 went a quick rest, and then he'll make this way towards the finish line. And there he is. Number 7 finishes in first place. As Thomas Linklater, well, the next command is, this race is going to go to the next best standing, which is O.G. Upton. Thanks to that speed bus earlier. So with second place, O.J. Upton has now 2-0 for the season. As number 1 was battling with number 2, and Livius Tomasin all the way in the back takes the next man, because, and I think that is going to do it for this race. Yes indeed. Well, it's not first place, but O.J. Upton did improve to 2-0. That's right, we'll find out what happens in the next race in a little bit, but first let's see a word from this. Alright, welcome back to our show. Tell us, who do we have in race number 3? Race number 3 will have Donald Bennings, Peter Foles, Zaywin Dobbs, and Raymond Hill on the Sapphire course. Let's look at the lineup and see how it forms, and let's send it down to the field. The players will line up and ready to go, everyone is on the clock, and this race is underway! Alright, so after a disappointing loss for these four superstars, let's find out which one of them will get the rebound with that first win of the season. Right now, Peter falls towards the ground. At 1-0, Charles quarterback. Raymond Hill has command and lead, followed by Donald Bennings in second place. And down goes Raymond Hill for the count as he fights to defend the lead over Donald and Peter. As number 1, who desperately is going to jump in last place, wins the first speed runs of this race. Donald Bennings trying to catch up to our leader, Raymond Hill, and he's not going to rest. He's going to stay away with speed rest number 2. But will it be enough to make the pass from Raymond Hill? We'll find out soon enough. Right now, Zaywin Dobbs in the back is going to rest. Bell getting number 1 a chance to catch up a little bit. He is way behind competition. And same with Dawes with XPS, but that was a pity. Well, Raymond Hill has this one in the books. I don't think Peter Foles is going to have a chance to make a comeback here. No siree. As number 7 takes XPS, Raymond Hill gets his first win of his 2025 season here on the Sapphire course. And point number 1 laying up behind, he gets the last speed bus. So congratulations on order for Raymond Hill. That's right, he is on the board for 2025 season as of today. Back in the bid to not go away. And now we should have an advantage here for race number 4. That's right, wonder who that is. As race number 4 will have Sawyer Reddington, Dominic P. Harrells, the world champion Bobby Kay, and Chip Sube. It will be held on the Ruby course, and I do believe one of those Chao has a great S-Bank swimming advantage for this race. Who is it? We're about to find out the answer right now. Please start the race! And it's going to be the world champion Bobby Kay. I knew it! He's a 3-time world champion going for his 4th straight world championship. And Bobby Kay is the winner of race number 4, taking his first step towards a rare 4-peat, which has never happened in Chao Racing history in the USA. As number 7 will get the 1 speed race. Congratulations on order for Bobby Kay. That's right, let's hope the 4-peat will happen for all of his fans who worked hard so well over the past 4 years. We'll be right back. And now we have our 2-time runner-up as one of our participants for race number 5. That's right, it's Rusty Jockington, and he'll be joined by Casey Richardson, Hudson Trues, and the Galveston Master, Garrett Dayton. Which one of these 4 superstars will get on the board for the first time in this season? Let's find out right now. Best of luck to the 4 next superstars on the quest for victory, and this race is underway. Alright, they push ball to the other side. We won't have. First one making it across the goal line, regardless of the standing, wins it. And it looks like things are looking good for the newcomer Hudson Trues. He is a little bit strong in the L3 competitors, and he's making his way towards finish line. And Hudson Trues earns his first win of the superstar as a Chao Racing career. As the 1 speed race in this race will be made by number 2 who went to sleep. So, for the first time in his career, Hudson Trues is a winner. Yep, let's hope he keeps it up in a little bit. Lots more fun on this announcement, stay tuned. Okay folks, we're almost halfway for week 2. Right now, let's do race number 6. That's right, which one of these 4 superstars will get the first win of the 2025 season? Will it be the Hard Chain Master Ethan Kingsley, or the Warriors for the Warriors brothers, Lily Marvel, or a newcomer with Shaw Bellison? There's only one way to find out. They're going to answer here on the Amethyst course. Let's have a Chao race! And like we always say each and every week here on Chao Racing 2025, anything can happen in the Chao Racing universe. We always stick for that motto, and things are sure looking like a hype to it. I might not want to tell Charles Gomez. And number 2 is heading for the wide path. Looks like Chao is going to rest, and even is positive for 1. And as the number 3 Chao goes to rest, the first superstar gets speed rest. It's the Hard Chain Master Ethan Kingsley catching up to Lily Marvel for 2nd place. And right now, number 2 is going to rest. Thus having all Warriors command on the lead. But things can still change in a matter of minutes, as the next speed will be made by number 8. And right now, all Warriors has command lead heading to the goal line. And he pauses, thus giving Ethan command on the lead, and we're doing the hard shake dance. Because Ethan Kingsley is our winner, as Lemon will get the last few us. Ethan Kingsley made the impossible, and he gets the win. Yep, back in the bit, do not go away. Alright, welcome to the second half of week 2 of Chao Racing 2025. Paul, let's get started in the second half of race number 7. And for race number 7, we have Big Cherry Tommy Days Ramon Shorty with an impressive win last week. Eddie Williams, who did very well getting his win during this first week, and Kenny Days. This next race will be held on the Sapphire course. Ron and Eddie looking for the second straight win. Tommy and Kenny looking to get on the board. Please start the race. Alright, so we have both members of the Days Brothers, along with the Warriors Brothers, as 3 of our 4 participants. Ron also doing his best to catch up with his hot streak right now, and he has command of the lead. A couple search are going to rest at the back of the pack, and Ramon Shorty trying to defend the lead over Eddie Williams as they make their way towards the stone wall. As Kenny Days will start experience for the second half of Week 2's action. He is the older brother of the 2 Days Brothers. So glad to see his younger brother Tommy with us again. And right now, number 2 and number 7 are getting left behind, climbing all the way to the back and back. As Kenny Days gets back to BS, and he's got Josh Wall leading, man. Shorty, Tommy Days, and Eddie Williams are both going to rest. So these 2 will be left behind in the competition. As the next BS will be made by number 2, who desperately on schedule right now and then. And look at this. Kenny Days, with back-to-back speeders, has made the pass from Ramon Shorty. But here comes Bob in the next speeders, and he steals the show in the end with that speeders. That's true, Ian. Anything can happen moment. I agree with you. Another anything can happen moment for Ramon Shorty, and he's 2-0. Last one to find out to this announcement. Stay tuned. Well, that was an exciting race, remember? And now, how about we simple it up, race number 8? Alright, race number 8 will have Nico Carson, Christopher Knuckles, Sonny Brantley, and Shane Flanagan. Let's see what happens on the second request matchup. Grab you some gears one more time and cheer on all your cheer with all your heart and spirit. Please start the race. Alright, here comes the Chao. And it looks like Sonny has gone off to a good start. He made the pass from number 2 to Chao, and Sonny has command on the lead. If no one gets experience before he reaches the finish line, then Sonny will be declared the winner. Things are looking good for Sonny at today's race. He's going to hold on right over there. Sonny Brantley is our winner, as Shane Flanagan will get experience. So Sonny Brantley grabs up the win. Yep, he done very well. Coming up, we got more exciting action for you. But first, have a look at this. Well, still to come, we'll find out if Ozzy Jenkins will get his second main event victory. But now, let's find out what happened to race number 9, and here's Paul to tell us all about it. Thank you, Brennan. Race number 9 we have Raina Logan, Michael Clayton, Vicky Nelson, and Jace Alfonso, who has an S rank in his power ability in his first year as a professional superstar. So I think he has an advantage here as we go to the power course. Let's see how well he will do in his advantage. Please start the race! And as Michael goes to rest, Jace is all the way pushing on the other side of Remo Path, and he is going to win number 1 of his career today. Jace Alfonso wins an easy one here in this third Power Quest race. That was pure domination for newcomer Jace Alfonso. And he gets his first win of his Chao Racing career as a superstar. You said it, Paul, and we'll find what happens in the next exciting race for you after we find out a word from this. Alright, Paul, just 3 races left. Tell us about race number 10 next. Alright, race number 10 will have Evan Parsley, Gary Coles with a huge win in last week's program, Famin Talo, and Brooks Robinson. This next race will be held on the Amethyst course. So, the players are lined up and ready to go. Everyone is on the clock, and let's rock this place! And Gary and Brooks are both going to rest, which means Evan and Famin will have the opening edge. Which one of them will pay off for not in the one, we'll find out soon enough. Right now, it looks like Evan has command of the lead, followed by Famin in second place. And it looks like Evan and Famin are both heading for the water path, trying to maintain the opening edge momentum. As number 7 takes first PMS, Famintao has took a shortcut. Gary has also took a shortcut right behind him, but it's Famintao who wins this one over Gary Coles. Famintao gets his first win of his Chao Racing career as this year's newcomer. As number 7 takes back-to-back PMS, Famintao had better wins and better awakening power than Gary Coles, and thus he gets the win on the Athens course. And we have just enough time for one more speed race on this race, and we leave by number 2, who is way behind competition in last place. So, Famintao finally gets a win. Yep, this week anyway. Lots more fun as this announcement. Stay tuned. Well, we're almost in our second main event of the season, but first, let's do race number 11, Paul. Alright, race number 11, we have the Mexican Ricardo Cayman, Alex Marquezin, Elia Hauser, and Noah Helms. Elia and Noah were both satisfied with the wins on our last edition of Chao Racing 2025. We'll see if either of them will get to improve to 2-0 this week. Let's look at the lineup, and this is the third and final Sapphire Course matchup of the week. Good luck to these 4 superstars. This race is underway! Alright, so before Ozzy Jenkins gets a chance to defend his main event championship title, let's find out who will be the fortunate one of this 11th race of week 2 of Chao Racing 2025. It's a close one so far, and right now it is Alex Marquezin battling with Elia Hauser up in the front. And for the second race in a row, number 7 will get the first speed race of this race, trying to catch up with the other third Chao in the back. And right now, no one else was going to miss. And right now, 1 and 3rd Chao are getting left behind, and they're making way towards the top of the hill as our leader, Alex Marquezin, trying to build a margin here, takes speed race number 2, but no one else still has a chance to make a comeback here. No one else is at the whole stretch. He's making a pass from Alex Marquezin, and no one else has come in on the lead heading into the whole stretch. As the 1 takes speedways, no one's going to put a 2-0 this week. Alex Marquezin will not be able to get back the lead from no one in time. This week's all about no one here, folks. No one else improves to 2-0 this week. As Ricardo Cayman will get the last US. So, no one else is now 2-0. That's right. Will Ozzy Jenkins win his second straight main event? We'll find out after this. Alright, let's not delay, Paul. It's main event time. You said it, Brandon. Our returning champion is Ozzy Jenkins, who had an impressive first win last week. His challengers this week are J.B. Huberts, Corey Sanchester, and Ben Henderson. The main event is presented this week by CarMax. Visit your local CarMax auto retailer for great savings on new or used cars throughout the entire world. The players are lined up and ready to go. Everyone is on the clock, and let's have a Chao race! And Ozzy Jenkins is scoring wrestler armor number 2. That means JP, Corey, and Ben will have control of the opening edge. The 3 challengers are chicken and pot race to bring down that coconut shake food. And now they're going to eat the food. And there goes Ben Henderson. He is going to have command of the lead. What we're heading towards next? Looks like he's going to be heading for the water. And so is JP. And Corey Sanchez right on his tail as the first superstar gets beat us. On way to his main event presented by CarMax is our returning champion right over there, Ozzy Jenkins, who is one of the 2 fastest swimmers of the 40-man roster for this half of the season. Poor number 8 is getting straight and last place over at the bridges. As number 7 takes BS number 2, he wakes up for the snap and he has command of the lead over the 4th third Chao with 4 plays. And back with fun, JB he was scoring best. And right now, Corey Sanchez has command of the lead, followed by Ben Henderson in 2nd place, as JP Hebers gets the speed bus, and we have passed the 1 minute mark. Ozzy Jenkins right now needing help from his fan sections if he wants to defend his main event championship title. Currently, he's battling with number 7 of the 4th third Chao, who leads over the 4th third Chao back. As number 1, well, next last year, he was behind the competition, but guess who really is way behind competition? Poor number 8 is still straight in last place, and he pauses briefly, as he will have the next command because, and back with fun, Corey Sanchester is quarterback, thus giving Ben Henderson command the lead. Ben Henderson now having the privilege to defend the lead over Corey Sanchester. And look at this. Ben Henderson, our leader, takes the next match because trying to wrap things up. Well, it would be a miracle for Oxygen against to make a statement just like last week. But as number 1 takes the next match because making his second BS race, Ben Henderson is going to be our new main event champion for week 2. Ben Henderson, week 2's main event presented by Climax. As number 1, his better crosses went out with bad back BS. So, we'll see Ben Henderson in our next main event in 2 weeks from now. That's right, we're coming back to close on our show, but right now, let's hear a word from this. Okay, folks, that's all the time we have for this week's program. Congratulations once again to our main event champion Ben Henderson and to all the other winners on this week's races. We'll be back next week to present our tag team premiere for the 71st season. Until then, this is Spanish Jack signing off. Keep on smiling, keep up with your spring cleaning efforts, and so long, everybody! Chao Racing 2025 has been sponsored by Canada Dry and Climax. This is Paul Sagamore speaking. Join us again for more exciting action here on America's favorite virtual sports entertainment program, Chao Racing 2025. Chao Racing 2025 has been a CETV production.